Welcome everyone to the 2020 NBA Draft. Or the 2020 NBA Draft is about to start, should I say. Looking at it, the Celtics will be picking first. The Hawks have two top 5 picks, will pick 2 and 5. And the Hornets have picks 3 and 6. As you can see, a lot of trades have happened. Celtics got the Clippers pick. Hawks and Heat swapped first round picks. And the Mavericks were also in on that deal as well. The Hornets got this pick from Kemba Walker. This was a trade deadline deal. I think Victorian Prince trade. See, a lot of trades. A lot of these top 10 picks don't belong to those actual teams, which is nuts. All 3 of NBA.com, Draft Express, and 2K expect Scotty Lewis from Kentucky to go first. They expect the Hawks to get James Wiseman, all 3 of them. And then 2K and NBA.com think Charles Bassey will be headed to Atlanta, and Draft Express thinks it will be Brian Antoine headed to Atlanta. So will more trades be done? Let's find out. Reports are saying that the Hawks really want a certain player, and they almost traded for the first overall pick from Boston, but were unwilling to trade away point guard Dennis Schroeder, so the trade did not happen. With the first pick, the Boston Celtics select Scotty Lewis, the player that everyone predicted to go to the Celtics. This is not the player the Hawks wanted, so it looks like the trade, or the attempted trade, it's all going to work out for Atlanta. The Hawks are now on the clock with the 2nd overall pick. The Bucks are offering Parker and Sean Vaughn. Looking at the trades, Blake Griffin, a superstar, Isaiah Thomas, another superstar, and another superstar in Hassan Whiteside, and a very good player in James Johnson. D'Angelo Russell with the 8th pick, and Mason Plumlee, Miles Turner, Andre Drummond. The Hawks are going to say no to those because they're taking a player who they think will be better than all. With the 2nd pick in the 2020 NBA Draft, the Hawks are making a wise pick by selecting James Wiseman, power forward from Kentucky. Looking at him, he might be the best player in this draft. He is pretty athletic, good rebounder, good scorer, has potential as a potential shooter. Like, he's not great at shooting, but he could certainly do it. Insane college stats. Insane. That's Wooden Award numbers. With the 3rd pick, the Charlotte Hornets select Cole Anthony, point guard Duke. So this is the replacement for Kemba Walker. And it'll be Cole Anthony. Can he replace how good Kemba Walker was? It's the Clippers trading Blake Griffin and a 2022 first round pick to whoever has the 4th pick. I think the Dallas Mavericks for the 4th pick and Kelly Oubre. The Hawks and Mavericks swap picks. That's how the Hawks got picked 2. So Blake Griffin and Kemba Walker are both in Dallas. And the Clippers take Cassius Stanley, shooting guard from UCLA, very raw, boomer bust pick, and he's very athletic, which is what the Clippers need. A potential star. So I like the trade by the Clippers as the Hawks getting offers for their 5th overall pick, Cassius Stanley, who was just picked, Isaiah Thomas, Hassan Whiteside, they're still being offered, Isaac Bonga, Chris Bosh, Yusuf Nurkic, Patrick Beverly, Otto Porter. The Hawks aren't going to do any of those trades. They're going to make a selection. With the 5th pick, the Atlanta Hawks will be selecting Brian Antoine, shooting guard from Kentucky. As the Hawks have plenty of versatile players, Antoine seems very versatile as well, so the Hawks have options. The Hawks have just made a trade, trading Michael Luiak, LaGerald Vick, and LiAngelo Ball to the Wizards for the 12th pick, as the Hornets take Jalen Lecque, another point guard. So the Hornets are taking 2 point guards. They don't want to mess up, sort of like what the Suns did with Marquise Chris and Dragan Bender, though they both might be bust. As Hassan Whiteside and Michael Green are going to, it looks like, Indiana, or Utah. For the 7th overall pick. Don't really get the logic from Utah as they have Rudy Gobert. And the Heat select Charles Bassey, who's a power forward from Texas. Another trade as the Grizzlies and the Nuggets making a trade. The Grizzlies are trading Isaiah Thomas and their 2022 first round pick to the Nuggets for the 8th pick and Mason Plumlee. So the Grizzlies get a lottery pick, and IT is headed to the Mile High. As with the 8th pick, the Grizzlies take Trae Young, point guard, Oklahoma. So he's the Isaiah Thomas replacement, even though Isaiah Thomas has only been there for 2 years. With the 9th pick, the Magic take Vernon Carey. Hawks are getting offered to trade Dennis Schroeder and I'm guessing the 12th pick for the 10th pick in EK Bogu. Hawks are going to say no. And the Pacers take Trey Jones, point guard Duke. And with the 11th pick, the Celtics take Ashton Haggins, point guard from North Carolina. This is a player the Hawks were considering at 5. It was him or Brian Antoine, and he's still on the board. And that is Nazir Little from North Carolina, a small forward. So him or Antoine will probably come off the bench. So the Hawks, they have a gazillion young players. Like, what do they do? With the 13th pick, the Jazz take Tyrese Maxey, point guard from Texas. The Lakers take Reggie Perry, power forward. The Knicks take Zach Harvey, shooting guard from Kansas. I don't know. I don't think he's going to Kansas in real life. I don't know who Zach Harvey really is. As Charles Basie, a first-round pick who went like pick 6, and a second-round pick for the 16th pick. What on earth are the Heat doing? This guy was the 6th pick, and they're trading down 10 picks, and they're getting nothing in return. Pick 7, sorry. With the 16th pick, the Heat take Chol Marial, center from Arizona. That's a steal of a pick, though. Like, this is a great pick by the Heat, though. Even though the trade makes no sense. The Bulls get Trenton Watford. With the 18th pick, that belongs to the Indiana Pacers. So they're trading Derek Favors and Ike Anigbogu to get it. Not a bad trade for the Bucks, as Ike Anigbogu is really young. Derek Favors is whatever. As with the 18th pick, the Pacers take Ayo Dosunmu from Illinois. So he's going to be their starting point guard, unless he gets traded. No. That could be a top pick if the Hawks suck again. As with the 19th pick, the Nuggets get Matthew Hurt, point guard, or not, power forward, not point guard. Power forward from Duke. The Magic to get Devon Dotson, who's also from Kansas. Don't think he's going to Kansas in real life, but I don't know who he is. As George Hill is headed to the Blazers over 21st overall pick from the Pistons and a second-round pick. So, Kings, you got yourself a seal of a trade right there. So, with the 21st pick, the Kings take Sergi Martinez from Spain. The Celtics take Jackson Williams. I think this is Jason Williams' kid, a former point guard for, I think, Sacramento. Definitely character. Didn't he, like, shoot a limo driver or something? I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. As Evan Fournier is headed to the Blazers, or the Kings, or something. I think the Blazers. So the Blazers are, like, giving up their whole future. I don't know. So with the 23rd pick, the Magic take Rok Pavic from Slovenia. With the 24th pick for Rockets, take Brian Penn Johnson. The Pistons take Balsa Koprivica from Serbia. The Nets are trading up to get pick 26. They lost their pick in Victorian Prince trade with Atlanta, as Gorgie Jang and Jeremy Lin are headed to Philadelphia for the 26th pick and a future second-round pick. So the Sixers are getting better now, but two pretty contracts. As the Nets take DJ Jeffries from Michigan State. The Pacers take Lugansdorf, I don't know, from Arizona. The Pacers take Jalen Smith. With 29th pick, another trade. The Nets are trading back up, as they're trading Joe Ingles to the Cavs for the 29th pick and a future pick. And with that 29th pick, the Brooklyn Nets select Kenyon Martin Jr., the son of former number 1 overall pick Kenyon Martin, who was taken number 1 20 seasons ago in the 2000 NBA draft. One of the worst NBA drafts of all time, as his dad was a good player, but wasn't great. And with the last pick in the first round, the defending champion Golden State Warriors take Christian Brown from North Carolina. Here's a final look at the draft, as Scottie Lewis went number 1 from Kentucky, and the Hawks ended up getting 3 lottery picks, where they probably are the biggest winners of this draft, taking 3 top 5 prospects, and James Wiseman, Brian Antoine, and Nazir Little. So, that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Was the draft a W or an L? And should we trade for Ayo Dosunmu? Peace.